think.
Oh my god! The laser! Oh, Machu messed up the tech skill.
Oh, he waited for it. And on this stage.
Oh, it's happening. Oh, the Filipina.
Oh, what a up air, what a up air, what a down air, what a forward air.
Like
Oh my
alternate.
gosh!
Oh
What
no.
the heck?
Shippu is so
my
good.
44%. Nice down tilt.
What
Ooh,
the?
jumpy shot.
Oh my god.
Nice. Oh, another one.
Whoa.
That was
I think he was trying to drift in there. Inngenn gets the grab. Oh my god. The format for Battle at the Blastzone is a unique one for our region. It includes 2 qualifier events, one for Southeast Asia and one for East Asia. This will culminate in a top 8 finals event this Saturday. Now that the qualifiers have finished, we have in store a great lineup of players and matches. 2 of the finalists are from Southeast Asia and 6 of the finalists are from East Asia. Let's get through some of the interesting facts and backgrounds of each player and what their potential brackets may look like. As the 8th seed, Machu has the chance to show off his skills. Doing well at this event should be really important to him, as he could very well become this season's best performing Filipino player. And although he was double eliminated by Aujory in the SEA qualifiers, he stomped the rest of the competition and dropped only 1 game otherwise. In recent history, Machu has shown that he is getting to the point where he can challenge some of the better players. For instance, he defeated Yetis Exist in their last 3 sets together, and took Knowk to Game 5 in the SEA Smash Special 3. He also performed really well against Vugzi in the last Philippine local, Melee Ain't Dead Yet 7. Being the first and only Filipino player who qualified for finals, Machu will want to make his mark. His first match and winners will be against Inngenn, but since he is projected to lose, it is expected that he will play against either Vugzi or Sanne afterwards. Either way, a run back against Vugzi or Machu and Sanne going head to head for the first time is going to be a real treat. Aujory is the 7th seed at this event. He is visiting the Philippines and is originally from Canada. He mains Sheik but is also picking up Fox. And he has outshined, pun intended, most of the competition in Southeast Asia so far. In his few weeks here in the Philippines, he has accomplished a 4-0 tournament record against Machu, and although we have no data of Aujory against other top Filipino players, defeating Machu 4-0 is a pretty big deal here, making many Filipinos question if he is the strongest player in Southeast Asia. This event will definitely give us the answer, as we will immediately see him play Hutuka in Winners Round 1, and if he is somehow able to pull a win against him, he will be projected to play the best peach in Asia in Shippu. But if he loses, he's projected to play against Knowk, which could easily go either way. Aujory is going to be one of the biggest wildcards at this event, and I'm sure whatever happens, Battle at the Blastzone spectators are in for a ride. Seated at 6th, we have Knowk, a Japanese Sheik player who started playing in the pandemic. He has shown time and time again that you can never count him out, and his close sets with Inngenn and Sanne also show that he is always reaching higher levels of play. Since he only started playing in the pandemic, he's kind of like an Inngenn in a way that he has improved so fast in such a short time. Knowk is projected to play Shippu, Aujory, and then Vugzi, and I personally would like to see him make a deep run at the bracket, so we'll just have to wait and see what happens on Saturday. The 5th seed is Sanne. Sanne is a Fox and Falco main who has been one of Japan's top players for many years already. He has consistently placed high in battle gateways and other events in the past. He and Shippu used to always play in the grand finals at these events. In the qualifier event, he was defeated by Vugzi in winners and Shippu in losers. But this Saturday, he's going to have to play against Vugzi again in winners round 1. And if he wins, he'll move on to fight Inngenn. But if he loses against Vugzi, he'll have to fight Machu. I am personally really excited to see Sanne play because I have not seen him in many of my events. So it's going to be really interesting to see how he's going to play differently or try to one-up his enemies this time around. As the 4th seed, we have vugzi. He is a Fox and Falcon player originally from Canada and currently residing in Japan. As one of the most active players online and in netplay events, and a very active TO, vugzi has helped the community level up a lot in many ways over the years. Furthermore, he himself has beaten many top players in Japan like Inngenn and Hutuka and has shown proficiency in many matchups. Last week, he impressively defeated Sanne and took Shippu to Game 5, something very few in our region can say they have ever accomplished. Not only that, but he was actually pretty unwell that day, so a vugzi in full form is always going to be a real threat to top players, and I'm sure we'll see that this Saturday. If there's anyone who could just surprise us with a big win and beat anyone in Japan, it's vugzi. Since Shippu came in 3rd place at the qualifier, he is also seeded 3rd at this event. But who is Shippu? Well, he is the best Peach player in all of Asia. At one point, he was the best player in Japan as shown in the 29th power ranking, and he has taken sets off of players like Amsa in the past. Shippu has shown over the years that defeating him is not going to be easy, and he has a strong record against many of Japan's top talent. Although he and Inngenn have not faced each other in the bracket often, it could be very likely that he will play against Inngenn on Saturday. He will just have to beat Knowk and Hutuka in winners, and Inngenn will have to win his first 2 matches as well. Seated at 2nd is Hutuka. Hutuka is a Fox main from Hokkaido, Japan, and is an interesting case because during the pandemic, he was one of the true hidden bosses who really came out of nowhere and started taking names. In my opinion, he is a player that never ceases to surprise me with new tricks up his sleeve. In the qualifier event, he shocked many when he took his first set against Shippu, and if I'm not mistaken, this would be the first time that Hutuka has ever beaten Shippu, and he did it twice. It definitely felt like those 2 sets were the clear highlights of the entire event. Hutuka will have to beat Aujory in winners round 1, and then Shippu once again before facing Inngenn in winners finals. I honestly think that Hutuka can win the entire event, but Inngenn has been a big block in his way for quite some time now. If you don't know about Inngenn, you are probably living under a rock. Inngenn is Japan's current rank 1 player and has achieved wins on pretty much everyone in Japan. He is seeded number 1 and thus he is favored to win the event. We all know that he just started playing Melee in 2020 and he quickly rose to the top. But how long can he keep beating everyone? For a moment it seemed as if there was a chink in his armor when he went down 0-2 against Hutuka last week in Grand Finals, but somehow he turned it up and reverse 3-0'd him. Winning the qualifier event is one thing, but this Saturday's finals event has a prize pool of $344, so there's considerably more on the line this time around and much more pressure. Inngenn must prove that he can do it again if he wants to take home the gold. That's it for the video, guys. Don't forget to look at the description for my Twitch link below, and please come by and watch Battle at the Blastzone 2023. It's going to be a great event. Thanks, guys, and see you next time.